Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be teaching you how to go from 0 to 1 mil so you can get your favourite shapeshifter cards and not be left behind the curve like myself. Now, if you are new around here and want to get a chance to get one of 7 copies of EAFC, all you've got to do is subscribe and send me proof over on Instagram. We'll be giving those away at 14k and we're only about 200 subs away right now, so get those entries in. And as usual, guys, if you want coins in a quicker way, well, so if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below, make sure to click the link in the description, and let's get into it. So of course, you guys know the drill. If you don't have coins, we need to make you some. There's a few options. First of all, we run through this all the time. If you can find an icon SBC that hasn't got the first 2 completed, like I have on all of mine, go complete those. They're really good in terms of the value, what you get back for them. You can complete them essentially for about 1,000 coins for the bronze ones, and you will get a good return. An 83 or an 84 right now is worth a ton because no one has fodder. Now, if you don't have the players to do that, of course, we have other options. You can take yourself over to the bronze pack method, and if you really want to make coins without trading, check out yesterday's video because that's what that was all about. The only other things you can do, of course, take yourself over to the club, quick sell bits there, and of course, play some games to get yourself some coins. And then when you're ready, you want to head over to the transfer market. Now, of course, we are looking at 0 to a mil, so we do need to do some lower end subs first. So we're going to start off with a real simple one. We're going to pick 2 of the big boys. We've got Arnold and we've got Walker. Now, I need to see if anyone else can possibly come up on this filter. It doesn't look like they can, so we are absolutely good to go. So 11,250. EA tax on this one is going to be 600 coins if we sell him at 12k, which is essentially what he goes for. So 11,250 is a little bit just under what we want. Realistically, we want an 11. So if you pick up an Arnold at this price, you are absolutely laughing. Don't worry, guys. We are going to do cheaper filters than this, but this is a really good one to start off with. Of course, we've got Kyle Walker there. His minimum is 2.1k. Now, of course, the lowest we can get him on this filter is 10,250. So you're looking at a maximum profit of around 1,250 coins. So not really that bad at all. A very solid profit to start off with. And we've got one. We've missed it. Here's a little bit of an honourable mention. You can do Gold Rare, Italy, and Premier League. Now, of course, this only has Jorginho. However, he's got a Chelsea and an Arsenal card. So it is going to give you 2 players you can get in the filter. But it's not a proper filter. It's just one that we thought we'd throw out there. Now, of course, you guys know I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Once again, it's just always good to throw out the centre-back, Serie A, Inter Milan, and then Gold Rare. That one, really solid. 284s, 186. It's a no-brainer, really. Now, another one that's really good at the minute because, obviously, they've all realistically had promos. We've had Bremer with a promo card that's kept him out of packs for ages. Obviously, Bonucci got his SBC, but because he's an 84, he's also been pretty difficult to get. So as you can see here, we've got no Bremers at anywhere near the sort of 2k mark. You're looking at probably 2.8, so you know, a little bit near the 2k mark, but not that close. You're looking at about 2.7 from the looks of things. So I would say we can sell this guy on for 2.8, maybe 2.9. You want to probably go down to about 2.5, possibly a little bit lower if you like. You just kind of got to work out what the current market value is. Now, I think he's a little bit of an easier 83 to snipe. I don't think you should have too much difficulty. Now, you might do, but in my personal opinion, I don't think you're going to find a lot of difficulty with him. I think he will be one of the easier ones to get yourself a good little snipe on. So obviously, spend a bit of time on it, get your coins up, and then we can take ourselves to the high value methods. A quick final honourable mention, just because this one, once again, everyone on this filter was taken out entirely by team of the season. So you got League One, you got Portugal, and you do need to go PSG, otherwise, as you can see, people do come up. So if we go over here, looking around the 2k mark, we've got Renato. One of the probably best held price gold card cards in the game. Like, I don't understand, how is Donny 1.9k at this point in the year? Like, he's literally an 80 rated gold card. Now, moving on to the higher value stuff, of course, we can't talk about PSG without the GOAT filter. You got Messi, you got Neymar, and we got Mbappe. There's 3 variations of GOAT. You got Messi, the GOAT. You got Mbappe, potentially future GOAT. You got Neymar, that could have been a GOAT. So it's GOAT central. We've got Mbappe actually close to the value of the other 2 cards for once, which is insane. I know 200k is still quite far. I think he's like 190, but that's so much closer than he's ever been. Now, these guys, you're sitting about 45, 50k. Obviously, they're based on rating now. It's so sad to see Messi literally be a useless card. Like, I packed him, I want to say like 2 or 3 months ago, and he was still useless. So, you know, He's just fodder. It's so sad to see, but this one, really, really good filler to make yourself an absolute ton. Now, one that I would say is probably one of like my favorites is Premier League and Spanish, because gold rare prem, minimum 10-250. You got Rodri, nice 87. You got Laporte. We've also got De Gea. We've got Thiago. You really got a load of players here now. You don't really need to exclude De Gea from this one because he's solid. Same with Thiago, but you do need to kind of work out the pricing now. Of course, these guys are sitting at a similar price to, I mean, I don't know how Walker is literally the same price as Laporte. They've got a 1 rating difference. I guess Walker is still somehow usable. It's flipping June. Like, who's got, no offense to you guys who do have Walker, but who's got Walker in their team right now? You're looking at realistically 12k for this guy, so I'd say you'll let, can we get, what's the situation at 12? I would say 12-250. That's your best bet, 12-250. So 600 coin EA tax, you go to about there. I would say if you pick him up 11-250, you're pretty in the money. You're looking at about 400 coins profit there as a minimum. If you get him for 11, you got that extra little bit. And this is just a nice little fill. I feel like this one's a solid little one just to get your feet off the ground sometimes. And we flipping got one. That's always good. You know, it's kind of depressing when I go through all these filters and just can't get one. Because it's not because the filters are bad, it's because I am bad. Because you see me miss a ton of snipes. Now, another one that I do want to try, I'm not going to sit here and say it definitely is a filter because I haven't actually checked this one. Usually I run through them a little bit before the video. But that one has kind of reminded me of the France Milan filter. Now, is Hernandez actually, let's have a look on our old buddy Footbin, as long as they don't give us some third ad, because that's one thing. Footbin got bought out and then they just started showing ads every 5 seconds, which is just annoying. Now we've got Theo Hernandez, 17k, flipping hell. What on earth is he doing at 17k in this June? We got Magnan and Hernandez. This is brilliant because both of them are so similar in price right now. So 17k, 10%, 1.7, half that. It's basically bad maths, flipping it. 850. So if we go down to there, you're looking at a 150 profit. So 16k is a 150 profit. So realistically, if you go there, you're looking at 400 coin profit. That's not bad actually. 400 coin profit. If you want to knock it down further, you can pop it down as far as you want. If you pop it down to 15k, you're making. How have we done that? How have we flipped it? I messed that up completely. I even gave you a flipping gasp before we did it, but we got, that is, I want to say that's like a 2k profit. So I feel like the most accurate assessment is that I'm flipping massive. So just, if you've got anything to take away from this video, I am massive. But we are going to move on to some special cards. We're not looking at shapeshifters today. Some of you want to see that. I want to see it. But realistically, their prices are very fluctuant in the first day. And I don't want to be the guy that gets caught by that because it's not fun. So we are going to up the levels a bit. If you haven't got the coins to do so, don't worry. Spend a little bit of time on those methods and then move up. We are, first of all, going to go to the absolutely beautiful Serie A. And we're going to go for, I've mentioned this one before, but it's always good to mention this one because I actually think this is a very solid filter. So team of the season moment, Serie A. And you just want to go to defender. So you've got the likes of Tomori and Quadrado, very close to each other in terms of the value. Obviously, Tomori is actually levels above what I thought he would be at this stage. He might be slotting in my team soon because him and Quadrado together are flipping unreal. I just don't know who I'll be getting out for that. Now, in terms of who you can go for in kind of different ways, there are a lot in the Serie A. I'd say team of the season kind of gave us a very good berth with them. If you have a look, we've got Smalling, obviously a 94 rated card. That cheap, but as you can see with the Brazilians there, they are kind of the cheaper ones. So we've got two of these, Danilo, and we've also got the likes of Gabriel Streza. So both of them very, very cheap, and we can just pop that on to, I want to say 30k, probably not more than that, 35 maybe. As you can see, looking at about 37 there. So if we knock the price down accordingly and just sort of see where it lands, 37 then. So realistically, 10% EA tax, 3.7. You're looking at about a 2k EA tax, roughly. So you want to go down to about here and then probably have a K more, and that's where you want to snipe. So very easy one, and because the Brazilians are so cheap, it's just a very good one to get some coins. Now, one that's interesting that isn't technically a filter, but actually is because EA are scumbags and couldn't be bothered to do 2 cards. They just decided to whack Kim May and Jay in twice. He does have, if we can find, are we not going to find his second card? Does it not exist? Where's, because there's 2 Kim Man Jays, is one just not on the market? Has one just become non-existent? Let's have a look. Kim Man, no? Is that not, oh, Kim Min Jae, wow. I am dumb. So he's got one card that's going for 36. They wiped off his other, right, well, we won't be looking at that. EA decided to make a mistake and wipe it off the market. Fair enough, guys. Alright, be like that. So we are going to go over to a different league. One that I'm sad to see this as a filter, to be honest, because why have we got the best midfielder in the world this cheap? And Bernardo Silva, not. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. You got Man City, you're looking at about 500k here, and you know, it's as I say, very wild to see. I don't know why De Bruyne is that price. If we take the midfielder off, I think there's too many kind of crappy players sort of littered in there, unfortunately. But if you pop midfielder on, you do have a chance of Bernardo, you do have a chance of De Bruyne. It's so sad that you have a chance of De Bruyne for this price. He does. My king deserves better. I'm not even a City fan. De Bruyne is just a crazy, crazy player. So you're looking at 500k. Obviously, EA tax on that is going to be 25k. So if you go down to 460, you're looking at about 15k profit per card. Now I do think this one is actually quite realistic that you will get a good profit off of it, because mate, so many people are going to be listing this card wrong purely because they don't know what the value is. But that's not your problem, that's their problem, and you are going to take advantage of that whether they like it or not. So absolutely smash through it, get your 15k, and you will be looking at a massive dub. Now the other option we've got is if you take yourselves over to the Serie A, we are looking at a man we've already looked at, but if we go to Le Francais, we are looking at Rabiot and Hernandez. So once again, what is my king doing that price? Absolutely not on. You're looking at 600k, 500k-ish for Hernandez, a little bit more for Rabiot there, but obviously with these filters, it's about luck anyway. You know, you're just lucking out on someone really making a mistake. If someone makes a mistake with Rabiot, you are flipping laugh. I swear to God, one of them was really low. I don't know, how low is this guy actually worth? Because that might have been low as hell. Okay, maybe not. So 510. So realistically, same scenario, you want to be realistically going down to about 461. Really sad to see, because I think you can build probably for 5.5 mil an entire team of the season squad, which fucking blows out every other squad out of the water. So scared to play champs if I do again. I've been very out of the game cycle recently, but what I'm not out of, actually what I am out of, is time. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.